Gwen Stefani on No Doubt at the Sphere, and more. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. What started as a 6-night residency at Las Vegas' instantly iconic venue, the Sphere, has quickly transformed into 18 nights of No Doubt, back for a career-spanning, nostalgia-filled show you won't want to miss in 2026. Gwen Stefani recently stopped by our studio in Los Angeles to talk about her gratitude for the upcoming residency, her new Christmas song, and more with Kevin Ryder. Just when you think you can't, the snow globe has settled and there's no more sparkle, they're like, "Hey, you want to write a song for a Christmas movie?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then they're like, "Hey, you want to play at the Sphere?" These things just come out of nowhere, and I think that's my favorite, is when you don't know what's gonna happen, shares Stefani. All of a sudden, you just feel alive again. You feel like you have a purpose, and you feel like you want to use that gift that you have and share it, and you just never know when it's gonna end. So it gets more intense. You get more nervous. You get more grateful, and yeah, here we are. As the No Doubt team started to build a show for the Sphere, Gwen looked back on when the band first reunited for Coachella, and the path that led to this residency. I think 2 years ago when we finally, got on the same page, me and the boys, to actually even be in a room together and hang out, and it's not like anything bad had happened. It's just sort of like we grew and everybody had families. Everybody had their own projects, remembers Stefani. We grew apart, and it's weird because you would think back to the childhood part of us and think that could never even happen because we were just so entwined. But then time goes so fast when time is in the future, and next thing you know, we decided to do Coachella. I think we were wanting to do something else together, but everything felt like a want compared to that. It needed to be comparable, or why do it, especially creatively, she adds. So anyways, the Sphere came out of nowhere. To hear more about the upcoming run of shows for No Doubt at the Sphere and her new Christmas song, check out the full interview above. Gwen Stefani is once again commanding the spotlight as renewed excitement builds around the future of No Doubt and the band's highly anticipated plans for the Sphere. The iconic singer, who has spent years balancing her chart-topping solo career, television success, fashion ventures, and her celebrated role as a cultural trailblazer, is now speaking candidly about what lies ahead for the group that first catapulted her into the global music landscape. Her recent reflections are offering fans a rare look at what it means to revisit the legacy of a band that shaped an era, while stepping into one of the most visually advanced venues in the world. Stefani's enthusiasm has been unmistakable as she discusses the creative electricity surrounding No Doubt's reemergence. After years in which each band member focused on personal projects, the group's return has become one of the year's most unexpected, yet most welcome developments for longtime fans who have waited patiently to see them on stage together again. Stefani notes that the renewed collaboration feels both nostalgic and invigorating, describing it as a moment that blends history with fresh artistic ambition. For her, stepping back into the rhythms and emotions that defined so much of her early life has been both surreal and deeply grounding. The decision to bring No Doubt to the Sphere has added another layer of anticipation. Known for its cutting-edge visuals, enormous wraparound displays, immersive acoustics, and transformative concert capabilities, the venue represents an opportunity for the band to push their music into an entirely new sensory realm. Stefani has expressed awe at what the technology makes possible, explaining that performing in such an environment feels like entering a new chapter of musical storytelling. She has emphasized that the venue is unlike any performance space she has encountered, and the potential to reimagine classic No Doubt hits with an innovative visual canvas has fueled the group's creative process. Throughout her reflections, Stefani has also revisited the band's rise, the formative years in Orange County, and the emotional complexity of returning to a project that defined so much of her identity. She openly acknowledges that revisiting No Doubt brings back a flood of memories, from the challenging early days to the explosive mainstream success that cemented the band's status as one of the most influential acts of their era. She describes the renewed collaboration as a privilege, noting that the chemistry between band members carries a sense of familiarity that seems to snap instantly back into place, no matter how much time has passed. Even as she immerses herself in the world of No Doubt once again, Stefani remains acutely aware of how much her life has evolved. Her solo career has created its own extensive legacy, with multiple eras of music that reflect different stages of her evolution as an artist and as a person. She has also taken on the demanding role of coach on a highly popular singing competition series, a position that has allowed her to influence and mentor emerging talent in ways that continue to inspire her. Balancing these commitments while committing to a major performance project has required significant focus, yet Stefani describes the process as energizing rather than overwhelming. In addition to music, Stefani has long been recognized for her groundbreaking role in fashion. Through her signature looks, entrepreneurial ventures, and influence on global style trends, she has carved out a fashion empire that mirrors her artistic identity. As she steps back into her No Doubt persona, she has spoken about how the group's visual style remains integral to its creative DNA. She hints that fans can expect a fusion of classic ska punk aesthetics with entirely new concepts tailored to the immersive environment of the Sphere. For Stefani, fashion is inseparable from performance, and the chance to elevate No Doubt's visual world with new technology is one of the aspects she finds most thrilling. Beyond the spectacle, Stefani also touches on the emotional significance of returning to the band. She acknowledges that No Doubt represents not just professional history, but also deeply personal connections, creative bonds, and shared experiences that shaped who she became. She describes performing with her bandmates as stepping into a familiar room where every memory is waiting, yet everything feels refreshed by time and growth. The opportunity to reconnect creatively has brought both reflection and joy, allowing her to celebrate the roots of her career while embracing the evolution that followed. Fans have responded to the possibility of No Doubt at the Sphere with overwhelming excitement. Social media platforms have been flooded with nostalgic tributes, hopeful predictions, and celebrations of the band's enduring influence. Many have remarked that the immersive nature of the venue seems tailor-made for a band whose high-energy performances and emotionally resonant lyrics helped define an entire generation's musical identity. Stefani's comments have only intensified the buzz, offering tantalizing hints while maintaining an air of mystery about what exactly the band will unveil. Even as anticipation grows, Stefani remains grounded, reflecting with humility on the band's legacy and her personal journey. She emphasizes that stepping into the Sphere is more than a performance opportunity. It is an artistic milestone that symbolizes both a return and a reinvention. She describes the planning process as a creative rediscovery, a chance to reconnect with the raw energy that made No Doubt's music so impactful while giving it new life through modern technology and storytelling. Her excitement also extends to the fans who have stood by No Doubt through every chapter. Stefani has expressed deep gratitude for the loyalty and passion that continue to follow the group decades after their rise. She notes that the upcoming performances are as much a celebration for the fans as for the band itself, a shared experience that honors the past while embracing a bold, innovative future. As conversations continue and plans unfold, Gwen Stefani's words paint a portrait of an artist who is both reflective and forward-looking. She stands at a crossroads where nostalgia meets reinvention, where the legacy of No Doubt converges with one of the most advanced music venues ever built. For Stefani, this moment captures the essence of her artistic spirit: fearless creativity, emotional authenticity, and a willingness to embrace new horizons without forgetting the journey that brought her here. With excitement building and the music world watching closely, the return of No Doubt, amplified by Stefani's vision and the technological wonder of the Sphere, is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated musical events of the coming year. And as Stefani steps once more into the spotlight that first defined her, she does so with renewed passion, unshakable confidence, and a creative fire that shows no sign of fading. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our American Idol YouTube channel for more updated news.